Hello all, this is the second part of the video explaining chapter 1 of Science class 9. Do watch the video till end to understand the concept well. Today we'll be discussing about the different states of matter. See the properties of solids. First, solids have definite shapes and fixed volume. The space between the particles is minimum. The force of attraction between the particles is maximum. The movement of particles is minimum. As you can see, they are least compressible because they do not have space between them and their rate of diffusion is least. Now, properties of liquids. Liquids have no definite shape but have fixed volume. Liquids take the shape of the container. The space between the particles is intermediate. The force of attraction between the particles is intermediate. The movement of the particles is intermediate. They are less compressible and their rate of diffusion is more than solids. Lastly, properties of gases. Gases have no definite shape or fixed volume as you can see in the figure. Gases occupy the whole space of the container. The space between the particles is maximum. The force of attraction between the particles is minimum. The movement of the particles is maximum. They are most compressible. Their rate of diffusion is more than solids and liquids. Now let's compare the properties of the three states. Solids have strong intermolecular forces between their particles. Liquids have weak intermolecular force and gases have very weak intermolecular forces between their particles. Solids have less intermolecular space, liquids have large intermolecular space, and gases have very large intermolecular spaces. Solids have definite shape and volume, liquids have no definite shape but definite volume, and gases have no definite shape and volume. Solids have high density, melting point and boiling point. Liquids density is lower, low melting point and boiling point, and gases density is very low. Solids cannot be compressed, liquids can be compressed, and gases are highly compressible. Solids cannot flow, liquids can flow, and gases can also flow. Now let's understand how one state of matter can be converted into the other. As we can see in the figure, by applying heat to solids, they can be converted into liquids, which further can be converted to gases by applying more heat. In reverse of that, by cooling gases, we can convert them to liquid, and by cooling liquid, they can be converted to solids. Now, the process of changing solid where the particles are close together and cannot move about to liquids where the particles move faster and further apart is called melting. And the process of changing liquid to steam where the particles are far apart and move very quickly and randomly is known as boiling. Let's study each of the process in detail. First is melting or fusion. When a solid is heated, the particles begin to vibrate with greater speed and begin to move more freely. Then, at a particular temperature, the solid melts and changes into liquid. The process of melting is also known as fusion. The temperature at which a solid melts is called its melting point. The melting point of ice is Celsius or 273 Kelvin, latent heat of fusion. It is the amount of heat energy required to change 1 kg of a solid into liquid at atmospheric pressure at its melting point is called latent heat of fusion. Now let's come to boiling. When a liquid is heated, its particles begin to move even faster. Then, at a particular temperature, the liquid begins to boil and changes into gas or vapor. Boiling is a bulk phenomena. When a liquid boils, the bulk of the liquid changes into vapor. The temperature at which a liquid starts boiling is called its boiling point. The boiling point of water is 100 degrees Celsius or 373 Kelvin. Latent heat of vaporization, it is the amount of heat energy required to change 1 kg of a liquid into gas at atmospheric pressure at its boiling point. Next process is sublimation. The change of state directly from solid to gas or from gas to solid is called sublimation. Example, if solid camphor or ammonium chloride is heated, it changes into vapor. If the vapors are cooled, it changes into solid. The same has been explained with the help of ammonium chloride. If we provide heat to ammonium chloride taken in the china dish, it would get converted into vapor without going into liquid form. And when those vapors will cool down, they will get deposited as solids on the inverted walls of the funnel. Next is effect of pressure on gases. When pressure is applied on gases, the particles come closer and the gas changes into liquid. We can liquefy gases by applying pressure and reducing the temperature. Compressed solid carbon dioxide is called dry ice. If the pressure is reduced, it changes directly to gas without coming into liquid state. So, solid carbon dioxide is also known as dry gas. So, as you can see, this is the way of compressing gas by applying pressure. Now let's see interconversion of the three states of matter. The states of matter are interconvertible. The state of matter can be changed by changing the temperature or pressure conditions. The process of converting solid into liquid is called as fusion, and the process of converting liquid to gas is called as vaporization. The process of converting gas to solid is called sublimation, and in reverse of that, the process of converting solid to gas is also called as sublimation. Now, the process of converting gas to liquid is called condensation, while the process of converting liquid to solid is called as solidification. So that's all for today. We'll be covering the rest of the chapter in the next part of the video. If you have any doubt regarding this video, you can ask questions in the comments below, and you can also give your suggestions to improve the video. To get the update for the next video, please subscribe the channel. Until then, take care and goodbye.